The realm. Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agree to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back for another Game of Thrones Season 8 video. Alright, my friends, here we are once again with another video where we find out exactly how some of Game of Thrones' biggest actors felt about the show's ending. If you saw my recent video on Varys, then you already know how he felt about his awful exit from the show. Well, in this video, you're gonna see how our old friends Jaime and Cersei Lannister felt about their death at the end of Game of Thrones. One of them actually thought their ending was very fitting, while the other one was devastated when they found out what their final scene would be. You're gonna see that one of them thought their character should have been given a very different ending. Like I have said in my other videos, the further and further we get away from Game of Thrones ending, the more insight we will get into how each of the Game of Thrones actors really felt about David and Dan's writing. Now, before you find out which one of them hated their ending, I have to let all of you know about this amazing new offer. I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 900 attorneys operating in all 50 states. Morgan & Morgan has modernized the injury law process by making it incredibly easy to submit a claim. Submitting a claim for an injury doesn't have to be a difficult process. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no need for you to visit law offices and sit through long consultations. You can submit a claim and have a lawyer review your case with only 8 clicks on your phone. Plus, you could submit your case details, sign contracts, upload documents, and medical records all from your cell phone. And you can even text your attorney and legal team throughout the duration of your case. Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the best results, and their fee is free. You only pay if they win. No upfront costs or sign-up fees either. With Morgan & Morgan, you don't just get a lawyer assigned to your case. You get a dedicated legal team complete with case investigators, paralegals, and customer case specialists, all focused on maximizing your settlement. Morgan & Morgan has over 4,000 support staff available at any hour to help with your case. Contacting a personal injury attorney is a no-brainer, and it costs you nothing unless they win. Don't overthink it and take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. If you're ever injured in an accident, you could submit a claim at www.forthepeople.com/talkingthrones or by dialing #law. That's pound 529 on your phone. You don't want to miss out on this amazing offer. Once again, I have to thank Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's video. Alright, now as you all know, Jaime and Cersei Lannister are very high on the list of who had the worst ending on the show. Not only did millions of fans hate how Jaime ran right back to Cersei in the end, but they also hated the way in which they died. If Jaime and Cersei were meant to die together, they should have at least been given a better death considering they were under direct fire by a damn dragon. Now, although Lena was and still is an amazing actress, I think it's safe to say that most of us hated Cersei Lannister. After everything she had done over the 8 seasons of the show, I think Cersei's fate should have been more horrific. I mean, let's be honest here, we should have seen Cersei Lannister get burned alive by Dany's dragon. That would have been a satisfying death for someone like the evil Cersei Lannister. She did not deserve to get to die in the arms of Jaime, while we saw so many of our beloved friends get slaughtered in so many different ways. Now, I think what really upset me the most about Jaime's ending was how they went back on everything he said to Brienne during their amazing scene all the way back in Season 3.
Tell me if your precious Brandy commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it?
Jaime running back to Cersei was one thing, but for him to ruin so much of his development with one sentence is unforgivable. I know I wasn't alone with my feeling of disgust after seeing Jaime's final conversation with his brother.
If not for yourself, if not for her, then for every one of the million people in that city, innocent or otherwise.
To be honest, I never really cared much for them, innocent or otherwise.
Now, before I go all the way back down that road again, let me show you what the actors had to say about their final moments on the show. As you all know, Game of Thrones was known for the unexpected and absolutely devastating deaths of some of our favorite characters. No one was guaranteed safety in Game of Thrones, and that's what kept the viewers on the edge of their seats. One such example is that of Nikolai Coster-Waldau and Lena Headey's characters, which left many fans disappointed. However, Nikolai actually defended his character's ending and stated that it was beautiful. In Season 8, after Jaime finally reunites with Brienne, he leaves her behind to rescue his sister from the wrath of Daenerys Targaryen. Unfortunately, their reunion was short-lived, and the duo succumbed to their deaths in each other's arms as Daenerys burned down King's Landing and its Red Keep. While the death of their characters have received mixed reactions from the fans, Nikolai couldn't have been happier with his ending. Even though fans would have loved to see Jaime and Brienne together at the end, he believes Jaime dying in Cersei's arms was the best ending for his character. A Reddit user found an interview of the actor discussing their final scene where he stated, "It made sense for me. Jaime has always been dedicated to his sister. She was pregnant after all, and on her own. So of course he's gonna go back and try to help her. It made complete sense to me." That ending, I thought, was romantic. I was quite sure that a lot of the fans would be very upset that he didn't stay with Brienne, but I thought it was beautiful. Now, what are your thoughts on Jaime and Cersei's ending? Should he have gotten his happily ever after with Brienne, or was it absolutely fitting for him to go back to his sister? I don't think either should have happened. I think Jaime should have died in Winterfell defending Bran Stark. I think that would have been an amazing full circle moment for his character when you consider he tried to murder Bran in the very first episode. Now let's see what his fictional sister had to say, because she did not agree with his sentiment. While Nikolai was all for the ending, his on-screen sister and ex-lover does not seem to share the same thoughts. During her interview with The Observer, Lena stated that whenever she gets the chance to sit down with the show's writers, she will tell them that Cersei wanted a better death. Heidi went on to state that she was gutted with how her character's story ended, but understood that there was no way the show could have made everyone happy. After reading this, we now know that not even she was happy about it. She said, "Obviously you dream of your death. You could go in any way on that show, so I was kind of gutted. But I just think they couldn't have made everyone happy no matter what they did. I think there was going to be a big come down from that climb." So as you can see, not only did Cersei's ending leave her feeling gutted, but she also hopes to see David and Dan again so she can let them know that Cersei deserved a better ending. Now we know Cersei, Dany, Varys, and even Jon Snow were not satisfied with how Game of Thrones ended their final season. I believe Lena was more than upset. Not only did Cersei's death suck, but she was basically wasted for the whole final 6 episodes of the show. All Cersei did was stand around, looking over the city while sipping on her damn wine. I think Cersei gave us way too many amazing moments over the seasons for her to just sit on the sidelines during the show's ending. She should have had something else up her sleeve. I don't think she should have just stood around crying while the Red Keep fell down around her. I don't think Cersei would have actually done that. I always thought that she might run back to Casterly Rock, or maybe even somewhere else, but unfortunately, we got what we got. What did all of you think about Cersei Lannister's final scene? Was there anything you would have done differently? Leave me all your thoughts down below. I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. Once again, I have to thank all of you for always showing love to my videos. I hope everyone has a great day. Make sure you subscribe because there's a lot more videos heading your way. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.